Ignite your space. And your space can be your personal space, or the space you live in, your home, your surroundings. With this Reiki energy meditation, this Reiki frequency, of course, as always within the music, there are healing frequencies, specially designed. I make all the music myself. I'm skied. If you don't know me, I've been a Reiki master for well over 30 years. No, not well over 30 years. Coming up for 30 years. Oof. Not only am I a Reiki master, I also work with other forms of energy, tantric energy, light body energy, Kundalini energy. I do Shaktipat, awaken people's Kundalinis properly, rather than what people call Kundalini activation, which is actually far more similar to Reiki than people may think. Just receive this energy. Let it fill your space, whether it's the room you're in or your personal energetic space. Allow us to not just work on the negative aspects of ourselves, but let's work on the positive aspects of ourselves. Let's take this energy, and rather than trying to get away from, let's move towards something more positive, brighter, lighter. So just be willing to receive this Reiki energy meditation today. It's all good, it's all flowing. Even if you feel it only slightly or not at all, know that this will still work for you. Simply be open to receiving. And the more you open yourself up to these positive frequencies, energetically, emotionally, and mentally, the more not just good things can happen to you, but amazing, awesome things can happen to you. From spontaneous coincidences, and by coincidence I mean two things that happen at the same time. Not randomly, that's a misdefinition, but because they were meant to happen together. They are not random. We want to look at this a little deeper. If you take chaos theory, if you take randomness, and you repeat over and over and over, randomness forms patterns, and these patterns repeat. So they're not as random as we think. The more we embrace these powerful energy frequencies of Reiki into our lives, the more these spontaneous occurrences, these coincidences can happen. The more we open ourselves up, not just emotionally and mentally, but literally, the more we open ourselves up, the more we allow our chakras to open, instead of focusing on the blocks, focusing simply on opening changes our whole perspective, and with practice, it changes our whole reality. Much like the idea of, is the glass half full or half empty? Whilst it's half full, it's very easy to fill it up. When the glass is half empty, it's very easy to become drained very quickly. We'll be making another video on quantum reality and changing, quantum jumping. But know here, these things can occur simply by beginning to focus on the positive rather than the negative. Of course, energetically here, now, today. But also, all day, every day in life. What do I mean by this? I mean that most people are programmed in such a way that, let's say they get dressed up and they go to a party. They look nice. Just a very simple example. And they get 20 positive comments. But then there's one person who's had a bad day, or a bit of a headache, or a bit of a digestion, or stressful week. And they, for those reasons, because most negative comments come not because of the actuality, but because of the person who says them and their experiences. Everything is framed. It's very important to realize this. But then there's that one person who gives you this negative comment due to the state they're in, whether briefly or permanently. Most people will take to heart that one negative comment over the 20 positive ones. We do this hour by hour, day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year. Over and over and over, focusing on the negative. It's some powerful negativity we attach ourselves to. And why? Because we listen to one negative comment from someone who's just a grumpy person because they've done that themselves, or because they've had a bad day, or because they're having a bit of a headache, or they're a bit tired. Why do you do that? Why do people do that? If you focus and say, well, this person was having a bad day, I'm not going to take that to heart, or well, it's just a grumpy person, or I'm not going to take it to heart, it's not going to bother me. Because if I have $1 million in the bank, if I lose one on the ground, why am I going to focus on the €1 or $1 that I dropped on the ground when I have $1 million in the bank? Focus on those 20 positive comments that people gave you, rather than the one negative. Focus on feeling openness energetically, rather than concerning yourself with the blocks so much. Blocks are there, but the more we focus on positivity, the more likely they are to release by themselves. People that focus on thinking they've been hexed or cursed. Now, whilst this does occur, it's much rarer than people think. It's just yourself holding on to these negative attachments. And by focusing on the positive, these things in time will release. And as they release, and we repeat this process of focusing on the positivity, focusing on the good stuff in life, time after time after time. Instead of complaining about that tasteless meal we had once at the restaurant, focus on all the good meals you had that were absolutely delicious. Remember the time when your favorite sports team won rather than the time you lost. So many little things that people do. And as we focus on the positive, we program our subconscious to become more positive. We free ourselves. We find we do not hold on to the negativity. It just melts off us. And we do change our reality. As we allow ourselves now, from the energy coming from this video, to fill the entire space you're sitting in, if you're in a room, and if you're outside, the surrounding area around you. And if you allow that space to hold, not just whilst you're watching the video, but allow it to hold 20 minutes, an hour, a couple of hours. Just allow it to be there after the session. When you can no longer feel it, come back and repeat the session. To have this positive energy around. Don't just take it into that into that space you're in. Take it into your personal energetic body, your personal space. Allow it to lighten. Allow yourself to just be light. Laugh, chuckle. By doing this, you may even find you get a little bit woozy or lightheaded or dizzy as you actually start focusing on a positively filled, positively charged life. When we align, we have three powerful things in our life. We have our physical body, our temple. We have our mental body. And we have our energetic. When we align the energy, for example, by using this video, when we allow our body to relax physically, when we allow our mind to relax physically, and at the same time, only focus on the positive. And I mean this even physically. So on the day that you feel a bit stiff, have a stretch, get over it, get on with it. But really focus on the days that, wow, I really feel good today. I really feel healthy. Because again, how often do you wake up and say, wow, damn, I feel good today physically? But when you've got a cold or a headache, or it really drains you, right? Because you focus on it. Focus on that day. It's a great day to be alive. I feel light. I feel wonderful. If I feel a bit stiff, I'll have a stretch. That'll make me feel wonderful and better. The more we do this, aligning the three bodies, the mental body, the physical body, and the energetic body, all with a positive light vibration. As I've said, very powerful stuff. So as you receive this Reiki energy, don't just think of it as Reiki healing. Think of it as advancing forwards, because in healing you are trying to get back to zero, to the zero state. If we think about this as beyond healing, we start at the zero state and move forwards and advance into higher things. If we allow ourselves to feel gratitude for taking the time of actually, for starters, clicking on this video. But it's not gratitude towards me, it's gratitude towards yourself for doing this thing today. Feel gratitude towards yourself for still being here, connected. Feel gratitude towards yourself for knowing you're going to repeat this video every day for a week, for a month. 28 days creates a habit, so it's highly advisable to come back and do this for 28 days straight. Listen to what I say every day for 28 days. Program your mind in this way. Allow the positive energy for 28 days to flow into your body. Allow your physical body to feel better. So after that time, you can realize you actually really enjoy. You are vibrating higher, you are open. You are in a positive space. And of course, especially in the world we live in today, by sharing this with other people you know, we can spread that positivity. Person by person, click by click, share by share, around the planet. Because the more people who focus on positivity than negativity, the easier it will become for everybody else to stay positive. And we get into a positive cycle. Of course, by sharing the video, it will also help you receive more of my videos. If you leave a comment about your experience, if you hit that like button, it will help you receive more of my videos. Of course, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification button to receive information about my videos. If you wish to take this deeper, if you wish to go deeper, if you wish to do more work than just simply watching a video, if you want to make this more active, you can come receive a one-to-one online session with me, private session, Reiki session. You can come and receive sessions from the other types of energy I do. You can even come and train with me within these energies. If you're interested in any of that, go to theawakeningenergy.com. And there, if you look under book a session, you'll find, if you look there, that I offer group sessions once a month, completely free, online. And you can come and join the group sessions that I offer, live online, completely free. sessions. Because when it is live rather than a video, it is more fun. Video is great because it can be repeated over and over and over. It can be used at the time you wish, but it is slightly less powerful. That's fine. Just be. Soaking it in positivity. Raising your vibration, raising your frequency. Whether you're just floating or in a deep meditative state, it's all good. Whether you're sitting quietly or feeling and flowing and physically moving, the energy is physically moving your body because you allowed it to do so. It's all good. As you focus on the positivity, as it has released some of those things that you've been dying to release. It's all good. Feel marvelous, flowing energy. Not just in your body, but around your body. Just flowing, there, buzzing.